Good evening, everybody. It is day 54 of the 77-day video challenge, even though it's technically Saturday night. No, technically it's Sunday morning. It's still Saturday night because I haven't gone to sleep yet, but I'm going shortly. And I've said this before, Sundays I take a media blackout and I stay off social media. I'm going to have my phone on tomorrow because John and I are traveling for his job. But normally I shut everything down and I sit and I journal on Sundays. But since we're leaving town, I got to pack up and make food, and we're going on the road for another week. One thing I wanted to share with you, though, was something that Ed Tate, who's the 2000 world champion of public speaking, said to me in the breakout room during Stage Time University's Game Changers last week, because I had told him that this whole journey with joining Stage Time was to explore the options of whether I'm made up to become a public speaker. Not everybody has this. Yes, there's a skill to it. There definitely is, but it's acquired. A lot of it's acquired. A lot of it's taught. You're not just born a public speaker. Few people are, and it takes a lot of study, a lot of time, a lot of effort and practice. And anyway, the thing I had said to Ed was, this whole past year, especially the past 10 months I've been in Stage Time, was to explore those options as to can I be a professional speaker? Because I have a lot of issues with depression and pain, and sometimes I shut down because I just can't do it all. So there's a lot of questions there. Okay, and this week, while John and I are on the road with his job, I'm taking my new journal with me to write in, because this is something that helps me with my getting clear on things that I need to be doing in my life. Like, I have another paper that's got goals that I look at, and they change. But here's this master list, and you'll see where they've been scribbled. Doesn't matter what's on there, you don't need to see that, but you can see where they've been scribbled through. They've been scribbled through because that's what I wrote in my journal. I took one subject, and here's one I'll write down when I can share with you is filing my VA disability with the Veterans Administration. And that was actually, that was 3.5 years ago. And I'll write just about that one thing, get it all processed out. God, and that's the top of the list I need to write. But the thing this week is about what Ed Tate said I should do. And it could be this 17 minutes a day that Darren challenged us to, on focusing on your goal. Could just be, Ed said, what do people come to you for and ask your advice about? What you'll know if you sit down and write out in a journal every day, what do people come to me for? He said, you'll see a pattern. And it's true, I have, because in the last week and a half, there have been some interesting things that people keep coming to me for that I didn't really think I was good at. And it's just interesting how that kind of plays out. And I've actually been doing YouTube videos and interviews on that very kind of subject. So that's just something to think about is what is it people keep coming to you for and ask your advice on? And it's, it could change. 9 years ago, John and I were building a business around health and wellness, and I got involved with essential oils and thought, I want to get formal education to be an aromatherapist. And then it's self-paced. I've mentioned this before in other videos, and I haven't been able to finish it. And I have to keep asking myself, why is it you don't want to finish this thing? And I think it's because I've evolved to somebody else now that it doesn't resonate with me as strongly anymore. Anyway, and this week is going to be a week of journaling about that. I'm actually not working on my speeches this week. I'm just taking a break from that. And I'll see you on Monday morning, because tomorrow is media blackout. Bye. Have a good Sunday.